peeps, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Cancer for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Cancer placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before you get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like your own private tarot read, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Cancer. What is going on for Cancer? Ooh, okay, all right. What does Cancer need to know? What are the energies surrounding Cancer? Interesting, okay. Alrighty, let's get right into it. So first we have Cernunnos with the Life Force. At the bottom of this one it says, express your driving passion. Sensual pleasures are increased now. So you guys may be thinking about love. You guys may be feeling yourself, okay? I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself, like really feeling good about yourself. And you may be wanting to share that with someone else, to be completely honest, Cancer. Also tapping into your energy. That Life Force energy is like just the most powerful means of creation. You know, if you really want to use this energy, Cancer, I would definitely be manifesting during this time. Then we have Dwell Cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time towards happiness. So you guys are kind of having, like, it feels like a surge. It feels like a surge of energy, like it's kind of coming out of nowhere, or it's just like a really, really good week, a really, really good month for you guys. Tapping into this energy, it just feels like a building energy that's been building up, and it's about ready to, you know, be used. So go ahead and use this energy. But you guys remember that you have a life path, and make sure you are pursuing that. And you know, the most important thing is to be happy. So as long as you're happy, you are in alignment. We have Commander Ashtar. A call to action. Take charge, lead by example, and walk it like a talk it. And walk your talk is what it says. But yeah, Cancer, I feel like you've just gone through, like, maybe you've just learned a life lesson or something along those lines. And now you are being called to exercise what it is that you've learned. So you guys, if someone comes back from the past that you know you shouldn't be dealing with, or if you get tempted to do something that you've decided you weren't going to do anymore, definitely expect temptation to come around, because that's the universe testing you. And usually that happens before it gives you a windfall of abundance. So, or something really special. So we have Bridget with inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. So yeah, you guys, this is a lot of powerful energy. A lot of powerful energy for Cancer. I really feel like this time is going to be a game changer for you guys, and you're going to have to tap into your inner strength to get through it. Not to say that it'll be hard or difficult or anything, like I don't know how to explain that. Like I feel like there's something you're gonna have to, we'll see. We have Melchizedek with higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. So I feel like you've gotten where you've wanted to be, or you're getting where you wanted to be. And now it's time to really immerse yourself in the new experiences on your new path. So this means not only not going, you know, back to any old paths, but also being an example, someone who, you know, deserves to be there, someone who is in alignment with that path. If you've been asking the universe, please, please, please bless me with $100,000, now that you're getting your abundance, or what it is that you asked for, in a way you kind of have to prove to the universe that that is something that you can handle, something you can manage. And then a lot of you, I feel, are really passing these tests. You're getting it, and then the universe is like, nah, don't lose it. There's a lot going on. And then we have the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Wow, Cancer, this is exciting. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So you guys, if you have been, you know, manifesting, and you have an idea of what I'm talking about already, as far as how it applies to you, what that means to you, I definitely feel like it's important to continue manifesting, but I wouldn't even manifest that anymore. Allow that miracle energy to come through. Use that life force for something new, because the pieces are already falling, the dominoes are already in line for whatever it is that you've been working on. So if you see an opportunity, definitely seize that. But I don't feel like you guys have to create the opportunity. I feel like what you've been wanting or needing is already coming through. Yeah, there's this energy. Beautiful. This is literally what I was just talking about, Cancer. Queen of Swords in reverse, High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a lot more effort, you know, than honestly being in Queen of Swords energy sometimes, because the Six of Swords is that surrender to the situation, you know, and just allowing things to happen. Yeah, whereas Queen of Swords in reverse, the universe is like, you don't got to fight for this anymore. You did your part. High Priestess, intuitively, you should know whether or not you've done your part for this, or if there's something else you've been called to do that you've been ignoring. So if you can feel that, even if you can't feel that, if there is something you've been working on for a while, I feel it coming through. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these just flipped. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a change in energy. Like I said before, that was funny. It was like sensual powers are increased right now. Yeah, you guys definitely have a lot of life force energy. The disappointment is gone, and I feel like that's because true love is here, or you're feeling really good. Honestly, this could be the masculine and feminine energies within yourself. Some people are single as a Pringle and they don't want nobody. Yeah. And that's just on period. So this doesn't have to be something romantic, even though it is the Two of Cups. I mean, come on. But, you know, it can be, you know, your masculine and feminine energy finally balancing within, to the point where you don't give too much because of your nurturing feminine aspects, but at the same time, you're not too logical, overthinking things, trying to force things with all that action-oriented masculine energy. So you're just at balance, you're at peace. And now the universe is like, all right, let's get together. Let's create something new. Wow. I definitely see manifestations coming through. All right, let's see. Some of you guys, okay, I'm getting a very specific message for this. Some of you guys are considering getting into something that you have seen, or either it's like a business deal, trying to go too fast, trying to force something, working with someone that you probably shouldn't work with, or trying to do something that you've seen someone else do. I'm getting a warning here in terms of money for Cancer during this time. Yeah, don't do that. I wonder how, because I'm seeing collaboration when it comes to money, but I feel like, or money shouldn't be the focus. Don't allow money to be the focus. Don't just, you know, get on a paper chase. Simple predator and prey. You chase after something that's gonna run away from you. Do what it is that makes you truly feel happy and that you're truly passionate about. That's where the money's gonna come through. Some Cancers are just like, you know what, I'm over this part in my life, so I'm just gonna focus on money or focus on career, and I'm just gonna go hard, which is a great energy, but I see like a little bit of a counterproductive energy happening here. And the universe is like, don't chase after the money, chase after the vibration that is putting you in alignment with that abundance, with that money. So chase after the happiness and the joy. Three of Wands in reverse, Four of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. Some Cancers are kind of scared to start a new phase. I'm picking up on, it's kind of bugging you, but you can feel this new beginning coming through. Wheel of Fortune in reverse at the bottom of the deck, you guys. That worry, that worry, that worry. Honestly, the miracle energy is coming through. So there may actually be something happening right now for Cancer that's making you guys feel this way. Like there may be something happening, but the miracle is coming through. So it's kind of hard to feel relaxed when you're in the midst of everything, like when everything is happening. But just know, I got that confirmation in the beginning of the spread. Okay, there's miracle energy coming through for you, Cancer. Expect it. Expect it. Know it's going to happen. Speak daily affirmations every morning. Put little sticky notes with positive affirmations all around your house, the places you go the most, so you can see them, and give yourself a little boost in the morning immediately for protection. Look in a handheld mirror or whatever mirror you have, and you can either speak, you know, positive affirmations to yourself, or you can do like a return to sender type of mantra, where it's like, any negative energy sent to me today is immediately repelled back to the source. If you're in a situation where it's like you feel like maybe someone's you know, doesn't have the best intentions for you, or if you just want to repel those negative energies. And I see you guys very much so in the midst of everything. We have codependency and free yourself. At the bottom of Free Yourself, it says it's time to take back control of your life. And at the bottom of Codependency, it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you may, like I was picking up on a minute ago, you may really be having a hard time, Cancer, releasing this old path. And it's crazy because you can like end a friendship with someone but still miss that person and still really want to call that person, even if you're the one that ended things. Like, I feel like some Cancers are in that position where you chose to align yourself with a higher path that could give you more, that was more in alignment with you and what it is that you wanted for your future. But at the same time, it's still hard. So for some of you, this is very much so going to be a process. But look at this. We have romantic feelings, playfulness, and passion. This is like the perfect dynamic of what you've been asking for. Someone who is passionate about you, who is also a romantic person, and they don't just want the sensual energy, but they want to get to know you for you, be warm with you, but someone that could also be your best friend. Someone who also just gets you as a person, who's nice to you, and at the same time, you guys can kind of play with each other, and passion energy. It's a very nice energy, Cancer, I see coming in for you. So you really don't have to worry in terms of love. And this may be your miracle to bring you out of this headspace, to be completely honest. We also got the Two of Cups here. So this miracle could be your love life benefiting, you know, your whole life. Playfulness, to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So Cancer, if you've been really serious, I understand, you know what you want at this point. This definitely feels like someone who's really getting to know themselves and what it is that they want, balancing that masculine and feminine energy, coming at relationships in a very genuine kind of way, not you know, disregarding how it is that you feel and what it is that you want to make anyone feel better. I feel like you're well past that at this point. But make sure you keep it light, you know, make sure you keep it playful, especially in the beginning, because that's the most fun part anyway. So we have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I see a new connection coming through for you, Cancer. Even if it's someone you know, they're definitely coming through on different energy. This is a very good energy. Allow yourself to enjoy this. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I see Cancer kind of falling for someone, feeling things for someone, and the universe is like, yeah, this is not that old person, or, you know, I did not align you with this person just to have them, you know, be another lesson. This is time for you to have some fun. So go ahead and allow yourself to have that fun. What are the other messages for Cancer? This feels like a very lighthearted romance with a genuine person too. I can actually see someone's person right now. I'm telling you, the visions go crazy nowadays. Is anyone else experiencing anything like that? That's just like a personal ascension symptom that I'm having, to where it's like energy comes through so clear that you can see visions of different things happening. Or let me know what your ascension symptoms are, what's happening for you guys. I'm very interested. All right, let's see what we have. We got the love card. Exactly. We got abundance here. This is beautiful. And divine timing. So yeah, Cancer, things really did have to happen this way. And they had to happen because we literally also have the introspection card. They had to happen so that you can sit with yourself, think to yourself, go into hermit mode for a little bit, and decide what it is that you truly want and need from a relationship. I know one of my lessons I experienced in relationships, like, my first few relationships were like with people who were more detached, because I was more attracted to like the mystery of it all. And then I was like, you know what? I went to the completely other side of the spectrum, and I was like, I want someone who is obsessed with me. I want to know and feel that you are mine and mine only. And then that went just as bad, because that is just as bad. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing, okay? So I feel like everything that's kind of led up to this moment in time, to this phase that you're walking into on this new timeline, on this new path, all of that had to happen for your introspection, for you to truly know what it is that you need and want from a relationship. So now, yeah, I was just talking about hermit mode. That's so funny. So we have seclusion and detachment. You may be in a phase, honestly, of seclusion still. working on detaching from old things that aren't serving you. This doesn't even have to be a person. Like I said in the very beginning, it could be a bad habit as well. But I see you really detaching, and listen, that is painful. That is painful when you detach and you can just feel imagine having like, I don't know, a piece of putty, and you like pull it apart and you can see like string by string, each piece kind of dropping off. That's how it feels when you know, ascend and you go through these new phases. You're going to feel every rip and tear, you know? So it's supposed to be that way. Just know that that was very much so a normal experience. Don't be worried about that. So we have abundance, love, and divine timing. See, this person could only come through in divine timing, Cancer, because imagine they had come through when you were in that phase in your life when you wanted a certain kind of thing before you learned that you don't want that thing. You know, if they would have come through at that point, you would have fumbled this relationship. You would have fumbled this opportunity. So it did have to happen in divine timing, but we also have the love card here. So I do feel like this is a very genuine, true love. And then we also have abundance here. So I see you guys walking forward in abundance in other areas of your life, especially if you don't pay attention to you know, the money aspect, for those of you who are really focused on career right now. Yeah, not at all surprised to see this, Cancer, okay? Not at all. We have temptation. I did feel that was gonna come. Yeah. Yep. We have temptation. Like I said before, someone from the past may come back trying to get your attention. Yeah, I don't even want... Nah. We have events. Ooh, what's about to go down? What is about to go down? I was just gonna say, you know, everything is always a lesson regardless. So there's no wrong move here. But to be honest, miracle energy is something I just can't say you want to miss out on, or say, well, at least you get a lesson out of it. Miracle energy, when that comes through, that is straight from the universe. That is the sweetest of sweet. So I really hope you don't miss out on it, and I don't think you will. I think you've been doing a good job to work on yourself, and you know that you deserve this, and you know that this is what you want. We have events in autopilot. If a temptation comes back, if you find yourself tempted to reach out, or, you know, if you find yourself tempted to respond to someone reaching out to you, just go on autopilot. We have autopilot in events here, so I'm definitely picking up that something big is coming. Something big is definitely happening here. And this is where I really feel you guys are. We have the mud card. I feel like you guys are very much so still submerged in this energy, but it really is getting a heck of a lot better. So we have mud, truth, and intuition. Use your intuition to navigate through this experience, Cancer. And the truth is coming to light. I feel like you guys already know the truth. I feel like you've discovered the truth within yourself. Like, I definitely feel that seclusion energy for some of you was forced. Maybe, you know, someone walked away, or a door closed, or something like that. But you guys did all the work to have that introspection. You did all the work to detach. No one helped you do that. So now you've discovered truth. You know what it is that you want. And I don't feel like you're going to accept anything less than what you know is divinely meant for you, good for you. We have the grasshopper spirit, the lizard spirit, and the bobcat spirit. At the bottom of the bobcat spirit card, it says life is a mystery. Cancer, don't feel, you know, prompted to tap into that Virgo energy, okay? Don't feel tempted to know every little bit of an answer, because that'll keep you, you know, kind of trapped in the cycle. At the bottom of the Bobcat Spirit card, it says life is a mystery. So some things you truly have got to let go, and the answers will come to you. They will come to you later down the line. We have the Lizard Spirit at the bottom of this card. It says dream the world into being. That's a great manifestation tip for you guys, actually. We were talking about manifestation in the beginning of your spread. Visualization can definitely help you during this time. And then we have the grasshopper spirit at the bottom of this card. It says take a leap of faith. Yeah, allow yourself to be open again. It's time, it's coming, it's on the way. This is great. And yeah, Cancer, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your read. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Cancer. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.